Alright, you know the drill now. Every month, the members of the Emmen Team pick a favorite from games that are about to be released. Although it's the start of a new year, here are some stellar picks.
Hey, listen!
3D Pokemon with guns. Enough said. That's got to be one of the most absurd concepts for a game you may have heard about. But you can't help be excited as a Pokemon player and enthusiast for whatever developer Pocket Pair have cooking for us in Palworld that's coming to Steam this January. Not gonna lie, as a long-term Pokemon player, I shook my head when I first saw the initial trailers. When I saw it, I was wondering just what in the world were they thinking?
What?
Pokemon isn't meant to be like this. But later on I kinda realized that was exactly the point. The absurdity that Pokemon were shooting up anything that moves in a GTA-like 3D world where everything has gone absolutely nuts was something that Game Freak and Nintendo would not even think about, which is actually all the more reason to look forward to this extremely weird title. Palworld developers say there is much more to offer in this game than just Pokemon with guns, so I'm kinda curious about exploring this game and finding out what more dark themes the devs are cooking up with these cute little pocket monsters, or pals, I guess. After the surprisingly fun, cute, and downright silly debut of Turnip Boy Commits Tax Evasion back in 2022, the titular Turnip is back again for another misadventure. This latest entry of the Turnip Boy series by Snoozy Kazoo will have Mr. Turnip team up with the Pickle Gang as they run around to plan and pull off a huge heist of the Botanical Bank. This comes with a plethora of other capers and crimes to be carried out. Why? Well, if it's like last time, Turnip Boy's probably got a good reason like clearing his name or uncovering larger conspiracies. And despite the cutesy art and ridiculous narrative setting, this top-down action adventure game features surprisingly solid gameplay, with more advanced gunplay and explosions added to the hack and slash combat from the previous game. Between co-op fights against the donut law enforcement, other smaller crimes to fund your life of crime, weapon and item upgrades to work on, challenge levels and puzzles, there's a lot more than just what the title would have you believe. The gameplay is chaotic, the art is cute and funny, the dialogue is silly, and we can't wait to take this wastable out to create various mayhem this January, all while wearing a smile on its face. You ever had a game take many random interests of yours and smash it together to make one mega game? That's Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown for me. How? Prince of Persia? Check. Metroidvania? Check. Cool boss fights? Check. Fun cast of characters? Check again. References to history and mythology? Check, check, and check. I've been with the prince since his early days, before the sands of time even. I've seen him go through many iterations, each with their ups and downs. I've been waiting with bated breath for any news about the prince, any whispers, anywhere. The Lost Crown came at just the right time and hit me in just the right way. Its Metroidvania presentation makes my neurons fire in a way they haven't about the Pomp series since the original Sands of Time game. If this game lands, this could breathe new life into the series. And if there's anything the Prince of Persia games have come to be known for, it is making death-defying leaps and landing with style. Picture this. You open your eyes and see the sun beaming brightly. You see people strolling around you. You have a severe headache, similar to that of a hangover. You stand up and look around, realizing you're on a beach with no memory of what happened. If you're wondering, that's not you. That's Ichiban Kasuga. Ichiban is back in Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth, a direct sequel to 2020's Yakuza Like a Dragon, which changed the identity of the Yakuza franchise from a brawler to turn-based RPG mechanics and replaced the main lead Kiryu Kazuma, who is still somehow in this game with a new hairstyle. The trailers reveal Ichiban is now in both Japan and Honolulu, Hawaii, where he is offered the opportunity to find his mother. It also shows that turn-based combat from Like a Dragon is back and it's crazier than ever. The playable party has full freedom of movement while fighting this time, allowing for more strategy. There are also new jobs such as Samurai, Geodancer, and Housekeeper. You can't get any weirder than this. But hey, I'm really looking forward to how they're going forward with the franchise, the turn-based combat system, the story, and how Kiryu is involved in it. If you haven't played it, the Ace Attorney games are essentially visual novels which revolve around the characters finding evidence for various crimes and then presenting and hammering that evidence inside a courtroom to reveal the truth. Known for its many colorful and dramatic characters, it's always had a bit of a following from its handheld release, but now with Apollo Justice Ace Attorney Trilogy, we finally have the entire set of the mainline Ace Attorney games on modern hardware. The name of the game might have you think that you might be playing mainly as Apollo, the young protege to Phoenix Wright, the character around which the series started. But this is a triple package containing 3 games: Apollo Justice Ace Attorney, Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Dual Destinies, and Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Spirit of Justice. That said, it is important to understand that this is a remaster. You won't be getting any spiffy upgrades or any additional content which you haven't if you played before. The game does come with improvements to visuals, UI, an orchestra hall to listen to and play the game's music, as well as an animation studio to replay the over-the-top animations the series is well known for. Personally, I can see a lot of YouTubers hankering to get their hands on that final one. But even if you're not making videos and want a fun detective story to sink your teeth into, here's Apollo Justice Ace Attorney Trilogy marking this month's pick. But hey, before you leave, as always, here are some quick bonus picks. Tekken 8. I honestly thought someone from the team picked this, but nope, so here it is. One of the most popular fighting games over here in the Maldives, Tekken 8 is now coming out in an all-new shiny coat of Unreal 5. The story of Tekken 8 begins with Kazuya in control, and now it's apparently up to Jin to save the day, which is a bit weird considering the villain arc he's been through. Regardless, the story is getting a lot of focus, though I'm kind of expecting a lot of weird antics here as well. But hey, we're here for the fighting, and you get a roster of 32 characters, including some new ones which were announced. I'm pretty excited for Victor. The game also includes simple style inputs and even a training mode which will apparently learn from player moves in real time. Interesting. The Cub is an indie action platformer that, according to their Steam page, aims to bring back the feel of the classic platformers like The Jungle Book and The Lion King. Set in a post-apocalyptic Earth where humanity has migrated to Mars, you take the role of the only young child capable of surviving back here on Earth. But all the people who left are now back, and they are on the chase in this beautifully drawn platformer. Toho Luna Nights. I swear I feel like I put Toho spin-offs in this list each and every time. Like the previous one, Toho Luna Nights is not a new game, it's just getting released finally on PlayStation consoles. Unlike the previous ones, Luna Nights is hard, and I mean very hard, incorporating much of the bullet hell the series is known for, along with a time stop mechanic to keep things interesting. If you want a challenging Metroidvania, this one won't let you down. Medora Moonlit Farewell. Speaking of challenging platformers with cute chibi characters, here's another one. Although the Momodora series have been around for a while, it only gained popularity with the previous release, Reverie Under the Moonlight, and this game seems to be following much of the same formula and art style from it. If you're still looking for other Metroidvanias to play, you can't go wrong with this one. But again, be ready to die a few times. Enshrouded is yet another crafting and survival game, but this time in a traditional Western RPG setting with a touch of whimsy. The trailer emphasizes playing how you want, building what you want, and 4-player co-op as you explore the world of Enshrouded and do, well, whatever you desire, within the limits of the game of course. But in any case, give us a like if you enjoyed our picks. I'm Mika, and here's me signing off.